December, everyone. Morning. Pleased to announce that my book, Until the Last Breath, has now been printed. And initially, I made the bigger ones for the students that study with me in the esoterics. But this copy now is for everyone. And, you know, it's an easy size to take with you in your bags. And for those of you who don't really know what this book is, it's really about the journey of the soul, wandering around in this world, looking to and fro, being very easily distracted, pulled here, pulled there, not really having maybe any references to these kind of deep inner feelings of centeredness within inside ourselves that we experience, and then they come and they go, and we have fleeting moments of them, right? Well, this book takes you into the center of who you really are. And it's different because I use a wide a range of text from all over, you know, so I'm not just using the Middle Eastern text, I'm not just using the Dharmapada, I'm not just using the Upanishads or the Rig Veda. It's a wide range of text, universal texts that point to the exact same place within the dimension of the soul. So it really brings the reader back into its hidden treasure. And honestly, I put my heart and soul into this book. I also am as vulnerable as I possibly can be. You know, I talk about the most personal things that I went through. All of you have your own stories. All of you have your own vulnerabilities. All of you have your own points of suffering, pain, trial and tribulation. I'm fully aware of that. It's not a book where I'm feeling sorry for myself at all, but it's really a book where I open up some very deep scars in my life, scars that were hidden and buried, scars that, you know, I ran away from for many years, but eventually found the path that leads to liberation. And I honestly want to share this with everyone. I really honestly feel hand on my heart, not because I've written this book, but because I really feel that it can help any soul. I also wrote it from the point of view where I could help people that were kind of indoctrinated by religious indoctrination. So that's why I used a lot of the text, because a lot of people that are that follow a path of light, of love, of liberation, of salvation, and they have found it within themselves, suddenly they get kind of wrapped up into the religious jargon and indoctrination that comes around it, all right? And sometimes it's very hard to sift that which is real and that which is man-made, that which is kind of added by the religious institutions. So I very, very, very carefully separate that which is life, that which is light, that which is love, and that which is man-made. And I make it very, very, very clear for the reader. It talks about fulfilling your destiny, finding your destiny. If I go into some of the chapter titles, it starts off with our calling, from the one that calls us before we were born in our mother's womb, from the womb to the breast, our original face, beyond the mind, presence, not person. So presence, not person. We are here. And then there's a contemplation and reflection. And the reflection here is before I was presence. Okay, chapter 2 is it breathed us, the sacred breath, our worth, our uniqueness, the sacred mirror, being a reflection, to love thyself, broken hearts, melting the ego, you are stillness, stop. So they are all kind of subheadings within chapter 2. And then it goes on to chapter 3, 4, 5, 6. And then at the end, there's a contemplation and reflection at the end of each chapter. So, you know, really, honestly, I've really dedicated this book to every soul that has been searching, seeking, and wanting to find their inner treasure. I found mine, and I feel so peaceful, so blessed. Honestly, after many years of searching, of studying, of traveling around, of really going into myself and trying to find out how can I liberate myself from this, and how can I liberate myself from that, and how can I liberate myself from this, and having so many kind of constructs in my head of what I thought it was. So many ideas that I got from, traditions and religions, which, to be honest with you, just kind of pulled me further away from my center. So this is truly dedicated to every single sentient being that is searching wholeheartedly. May you find the pages in this book touch the innermost parts of your being. All right, take care, Semba, guys, and